Good morning. This is Bill from Europa, Naples, and today I have this terrific S-Class. This is a 2004 Mercedes-Benz S500. It's a W220 chassis, and it is a time machine, an absolute time machine. I mean, if you want to feel what it's like to go back to 2004, I don't know what was going on in 2004. Maybe it doesn't matter, but if you want to go back and feel what it was like to have a new S-Class in 2004, then this is the car for you. 25,000 miles, it's metallic silver outside, it's ash leather inside, and it is, you know, it's just one of those things that comes out of the, giant garage with, 5 cars that, the guy seldom uses, dealer maintained, smooched on, kissed on, loved on. It is a miracle, this thing. Absolute miracle. Down the side, straight and true, all original. Everything just absolutely immaculate. It's incredible to feel one. So many of these things come in, they've been battered, they've been abused, they have dings all over them. They're just not what they should be. And this thing is all that it should be and more. Anyway, I'm rambling, but what a machine. It's such a treat in the car business to get something like this. You don't get it very often. It comes in and everyone's just kind of blown away. All right, let's start inside the trunk. I'll find the button for it eventually. All right, of course it's an S, so it has an absolutely enormous trunk. You're going to be able to put a ton of stuff in there. You can see the original floor mats, everything nice. Here you've got a little compartment for your navigation and your CD changer. Got my bag of crap over there, but have a look at this. So here's the original spare tire, original Mercedes gloves, everything nice and proper, a little fuse kit there. It's just really nice to see a car that's been kept in this condition. See the suck down, that little chrome latch comes out. That's going to get sucked back in a second. Very, very cool the way this car operates. I just love an S. Really, really do. Has the soft closed doors. They're all working nice. Lovely. Just a fantastic vehicle, this thing. Of course, every S is a, super high-end cruise ship. This thing would have been up in the 90s, when new in 2004. All right, have a look in here. There is a 5-liter V8, about 302 horsepower. Again, this thing's ready for the Mercedes show. Everything mint under there, been beautifully maintained, ready to go. It's a very nice torquey engine. That's coupled to a 5-speed automatic gearbox, nice and smooth, everything good. It really hurdles this big sedan down the road at a speed that you really don't generally get out of big heavy cars. So, every S is sort of designed to let Idi Amin escape his Air Force if they turn on him and come after him with the, the power, the suspension, the handling. And, of course, this one was no exception. So, lovely under there. Look at the condition of the grille. There's no weather wear. The headlights are soft and supple and perfect. I didn't restore those. That's the way these came in. Again, the blue around the Mercedes hood star there, the way this thing twinkles in the light. There's no corrosion, no roughness on the leading edge. This thing has led the softest life of any car out there. See a nice big sunroof up top. Love the chrome, the little touches from Mercedes, the black and chrome trim, the chrome edge on the door handles. They just do stuff so nice. And the condition of the trim back here, how nice and black and perfect and garaged. Everything just feels oily to the touch, perfect, including the leather. I mean, these back seats, I don't think they've ever been sat in. Which is a shame because they're incredibly comfortable. You can see the power retractable headrest back there. There's a sunscreen that operates electrically. You've got some sun visors here for your rear passengers if they want to check themselves. Everything nice, super perfect as it could be. You got rear side airbags, beautiful fit and finish. Again, this is, a flagship for Mercedes-Benz. So the way that it's built, hand-stitched leather, it's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Look at the entryways there with the chrome. Nobody's ever scuffed a heel across those. They're just as they are the day they were new. All right, inside here, same story. Now, if there's going to be an entryway scuff, it's going to be here. Look at that thing. I mean, I don't know who owned this, but they were the most delicate, you know, people I've ever heard of. It's incredible. It's like they didn't touch anything. You can see the wood, the little elegant chrome strip in it, the buttons, you know, no crust behind them. Everything just absolutely perfect in this car. Even inside the map pockets. I mean, it's unbelievable the way this thing was kept. An absolute time machine. All right, let's hop inside and fire it up. I'm telling you, this one is special. All right, so you see we've got our ease of exit and entry. You fire it up, the wheel comes back to your position. Now it does beep at you like any Mercedes, which is, oh God, it's offensive, but what can you do? All right, we got our seatbelt on. There you have a very nice, well laid out instrument cluster, backlit, everything you need, tach, miles per hour. You see just 25,000 miles on the clock, incredible. Over here you've got your 53-way power seats with heat, memory, your power mirrors. Those do fold in if you want them to. You can set that to happen when you lock the car or not, it's up to you. You got automatic headlights over here with washers. They're, of course, xenon lamps. You've got a multifunction wheel. You know, these buttons are sometimes sticky and crusty and stuff inside the... None of that. Again, just absolute perfection, this thing. Beautiful dashboard, lovely style with the big crest of wood going all the way into the door panels. You've got your rear sunshade there. See it coming up in the mirror. This will raise and lower the car. You know, when you need to have a little bit more suspension room over here as well. Lock and unlock, electronic stability program. That's a very advanced traction control. If you've got the rear headrest set up, this will lower them. And then that guy there, if God forbid the car's getting towed, you press that, it'll turn off the motion alarm. I will say this about Mercedes, almost everyone that I've ever driven, if it does break, which, you know, they don't very often, but if they do, they break in such a way that you can get home first. And I've always appreciated that from Mercedes. Also has voice command. That's that little stalk there. So let's say I'm on the radio and I pull this guy. 92 point... Oh, damn, it's getting cheeky. 92 point...
Route guidance not active. Function not possible.
All right, it hates me. I'm going to try it again. 92.5. There we go. Okay, so I'm just a little bit rusty. That'll also work with the navigation. Nice feature from 2004. Very nice big Mercedes-Benz command here. You can see it's set to night mode, of course, when... let's see if we can change that just so you can check it out. Let's see. The system, display, mode, automatic. We're going to go into day mode. There we go. All right, so you can see now when the day comes, it's of course a very different display, easier to see. Now this is back in the days of cassettes, well, the very late days of cassettes. So if I go to audio, let's see if I hit eject here. We can eject our tape. Check that out. So the whole screen lowers and there's a cassette that can go in. Very, very cool if you have some old AC/DC tapes hanging around. Otherwise, very nice proper system. If you want to make it Bluetooth, I think we've got a little dongle here. And we got a phone setup, so you may have to add that separately. Down here, you've got your climate control system, of course, both sides. You got an ashtray that's never been used and is mint like everything else on the car. Little compartment to put stuff there. Beautiful wood shifter area. If you want to do sporty shifting, you can ratchet the gears left or right. CS is comfort and sport. I'm going to go ahead and leave it in comfort because that's what I like about S-classes. You got a nice self-dimming mirror here. HomeLink garage door openers. Up top, you got a beautiful big power sunroof. Works very, very well. There you can see like the SRS on the center pillars. That's the side airbag, window airbags. There's side airbags, door airbags. You got front airbags. Of course, the S-Class is always Mercedes' most advanced platform, and that's not just performance, but also safety. These are incredibly safe vehicles. Anyway, let's go for a spin. So the thing about the S-Class is, you are basically, the captain of the industry. There's the BMW 7, the Audi A8, all these great competitors. They're fine cars. But, when you're rolling an S-Class, you are the king of the hill. It is just the top dog car. That's the way Mercedes-Benz operates, and that's the way the world perceives them. So you just roll down the street in this thing. You feel like the chairman of the board, even though you're getting into it for pennies on the dollar. It is, it's just the feeling that you get. Incredible seats. The seating position is so nice and soft. The steering feel perfect. The brake feel perfect. The ride incredibly smooth. Probably the best highway cars ever built. What can you say? It's an S. Of course, every American model like this one is extended wheelbase, so back there you got tons of room. If you have any passengers back there, they can really stretch their legs out. It's just the ultimate classy way to travel. And when you get into this one, what you're getting is basically as close to a new 04 S500 as you're ever going to find. It is a miracle, this car. And believe me, I don't over-talk cars. People may disagree with that. But if I don't like a car, I'm going to make that obvious. I just don't like a damn car. I love this car. I was blown away by this thing. If I had a big garage somewhere, none of you would get a shot at this. I would buy it and stick it in there and love it for the rest of my life, or at least until my crappy kids had me killed and, took it and sold it. I don't even have kids, but that's probably what would happen if I did. Anyway, 239-649-7300 on the web at mercedesexpert.com. Do not miss this car. 04 S500 Mercedes-Benz, 25,000 miles, showroom condition. This thing, you're going to love it. 239-649-7300, mercedesexpert.com. Thanks so much. We appreciate it, and we'll see you with the next one. Take care.